Page 153, Untitled Hymn, whatever that is. Then under it says, Come to Jesus, I'm not sure. 4/4 time, key of C major, lots of 16th notes. Let's take this slowly in the right hand. 1 E and a 2 E and a. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a, and then lift up. Then go down, lift up. Fortunately, this is a repetitious rhythm. So once you get, so 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3. And then go down to the verse. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. It's just syncopated. Again, the fingering for the verse. 1 and 2 and 3 and for the last beat on that line, I recommend third finger, not fifth. Just stay there, and to reach down for the thumb for the first B on the next line, and then go 2. To me, that's a much easier hand movement than what they're suggesting. And then you can reach up if you want. It's 4 for the first F and then 3. Page 154. Then thumb. It's a new phrase, so you can have a break between those two Ds. Here, here. Those 2 eighth notes, it's okay. So the first measure is 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a, see, the E's on the end of 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. At the bottom of the page, we go into D major, 2 sharps. They're saying 1 and 3, it's fine. 1 and 2 and 3. Same fingering as what you've had, but for the last note on that measure, I recommend 4th finger, not 5th. And then reach down, 2nd. The idea is it's a little easier to aim 4th finger than 5th finger. 5th finger gets you right up into here. So 4th finger for the F sharp. Lift up, 4 for the first one and 3 for the next one. And then lift up, E, thumb on where the words are, thumb, here. See, so the last measure of the first line on page 155. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and... We've had this before, but in the key of C major. And for the third line down, the first measure, I recommend a 2 on the C sharp here, and then thumb for the D. And then going on. It's like it was at the beginning, except you're in D major. You're moving around a bit, that's okay. 4, follow their fingering. And then a 2, 4 for the last measure. The left hand has a little bit of sanity to it. At least it's quarter notes at the beginning. Lift up. So forth. It isn't until you get over to page 154 where the left hand starts getting a little nuts. Second line, you're here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and... So count that out carefully because the right hand has a different rhythm. It won't help you. The hands have to have their own rhythm here. Then at the bottom we go into D major. Again, quarter notes, little sanity until you get over to page 155, third line down. Then there again, the right hand, the left hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 Once you can get the hand, take your time getting these hands separately, and then once you think you've got it, you can try putting them together. You may have to go back and practice them separately again for, sort of back and forth until you can get it working together. Not too bad at the beginning when the left hand just has quarter notes. And 4 and 4 and. The verse. See, the tendency is for people, they will just wait and hear somebody else play it and then copy their rhythm. It's easier to do. It's so easy just to listen to somebody and then just copy them. I would prefer you be able to sit down and figure it out yourself, and you be the one showing others. Page 154 is here. Let's jump down to the second ending on the third line down is here. Now we're going to go into D major at the bottom. Add a little pedal to smooth this out. Dynamic wise, you do the dynamics as you feel it after you get to know it. I'm going to pedal it as simple as I can, but I don't want it to get too blurry with all these 16th notes and 8th notes going on. I'm going to use a legato pedal. At the beginning, I'm basically pedaling each beat until I get to the half notes. Again. And again. Second line's first measure, every 2 beats here, and then here. Again, I'm pedaling the first 2 beats, and then I can usually hold it down for the, all the way for the second 2 beats. So it's change here, change, change, then hold it down for the last 2 beats, and again. So it's like change on 1, change on 2, change on 3, and then hold it down through 3 and 4. On page 154, it's here. Change every 2 beats, and don't pedal the last beat. And this part, hold it down for the first 3 beats and change on beat 4. The second line, second measure, it's back to a change on beat 1, 2, and 3. And on the last measure, that change it here and here. And then lift, don't pedal beat 4, it's by itself. Third line down, second measure, it's don't pedal the last beat. And then the pedaling for the rest of this is the same. I mean, just because the notes changed doesn't mean anything, but change it on beats 1, 2, and 3, and then hold it down for the leather type thing. You'll listen to the sound, and you'll learn to listen for this blurriness and the effect the pedal has if you change it at a certain time. And occasionally you can leave it up for half a beat and clear out some of that nonsense, and it just helps a little bit. Experiment with the pedal. I like to do a play with me here. I'm not going to do the repeats, But I'm going to go really, really, really slow just to double check the notes and the rhythms. And I'll try and pedal it like I'm suggesting to. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Turn the page. 1 and 2 and ready and go and. The next measure. 4 and 4 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and hold and 2